There's also the Women World Cup, the Women Under 20 World Cup too, draw that took place, and so, but we just realized that I will give you the details of that draws too. So that was that. That's actually what happened during the week. So I don't want to take too much time today. I just want to move on directly to the conversation of the day, and you can actually know that the CAF African Player of the Year is going to be happening on the 16th of December. But that we're going to push the conversation slightly further. So let me just I want to move on. I want to just go directly to my player focus. Guys on Instagram, I will soon end it on Instagram. Go to Gant Football 2 on YouTube. Go and actually watch directly. I will soon end the stream on Instagram. Guys, go on YouTube and actually go and watch it on YouTube. So I just want to go straight to my player focus. And my player focus today is going to be a player that a lot of us actually would know, a player that a lot of us actually would criticize. It's going to be Victor Boniface. So I want to go straight into it because we have to do the scouting and we also have to talk about the African Footballer of the Year. So I don't want it to be too long today. So the player focus today is Victor Okon Boniface. He plays for Bayern Leverkusen in the German Bundesliga. Victor Boniface, I've never scored for Nigeria in any international competition before. He was part of the under 20 in 2019, but got injured just before the tournament. So we looked at him, and his major strength is dribbling. A lot of us we actually would agree with that. His finishing too is top notch. His physicality, he's very strong with the ball. He's also like to play key passes too. Counter-attacking threat too is also one of his strengths. Its weaknesses are actually offside awareness and defensive contribution. So a lot of you, if you have been watching Victor Boniface for a long time, you will know that exactly what I'm talking about. Last season, countless occasions, it was caught offside, countless occasions. So I just think that that is the area he actually needs to actually work on. He also needs to work on his also his defensive contribution, because if you play Victor Boniface as your this thing, you are not really sure of getting the best from defensively. So that is it. But in the areas he's strong, his dribbling, his finishing, his physicality, key passes to counter-attacking threat, Victor Boniface is actually is top notch. So let's look at the tactical analysis now on Victor Boniface. Let's look at the tactical analysis on Victor Boniface. So we also compile some small, not a clip. We don't have the right to his clip. We also combine some few things that about him. So this was Victor Boniface. So for example now, and the reason why I picked this for Victor Boniface is this. This was a cross from Boniface. It's obvious, and I think that you guys will agree with me. Boniface's strength is not aerially. Let's be honest ourselves. It's not aerially. Boniface's strength is in his leg. So, and I've observed something too. Anytime that Boniface is playing for Bayern Leverkusen, they look for a way to play through the middle. They don't go to the wings. But when they want to go to the wings, they bring in a new striker. I think it's called Patrick Schick, the Czech Republic player. They bring in a new player that can win the ball aerially. So this is Boniface now, a cross. In fact, he flopped this cross, and I won't lie to you, a very big opportunity for him, but he misused it. I'm just telling you that that's his area of strength. He's not that strong there. Then this is the summary of Boniface in Bayern Leverkusen. When they try to play the ball through the middle, what they normally do basically is that they try and get Victor Boniface in dangerous positions. So, for example, now look at this Victor Boniface. The pass was given to him by this guy called Florian Wirtz, giving this pass. He knew that he's going to drive into the box. See, that is why I said that most of our coaches in Nigeria, they need to learn how this ball play. They need to actually learn. Okay, let me just take a break quickly and welcome my co-host today. Adagbada is already, joining me straight away, and I know that he's going to have a lot of things to actually say. So, Adagbada, before you actually join, I discussed about the under 17, they won 9-0. And also, I'm going to the player focus straight away because I don't want to take too much time. I'm going to the player focus straight away. And we're talking about Victor Okon Boniface today. So I said that I've already analyzed his weakness and also what his area of strength. And I said that anytime he's playing for Bayern Leverkusen, Xabi Alonso look for a way to play through the middle. You know, get the ball to him, not to cross the ball. As opposite of what he faced in Nigeria. We normally look for a way to cross the ball. And we know that crossing the ball to the box is not actually what Boniface what strength. So this is the ball now. They gave to him by Victor Ways. He drived into the box. They just give him the ball very close to the box because they know that he's very good with his leg. He can dribble very well. When he gets on his marker, he can actually what cause trouble. So let me just move on. They will now ask for your opinion. Look at this one too. They look for a way to get him in the box. He didn't score this ball, but it was a very good assist for Jeremy Frimpong. And Frimpong actually would bury the ball in the box straight away. So for us to be giving Boniface in the middle, and I just think that you are trying to limit his potential. Another area I'm going to point out basically here is this. This was actually what they know that he's going to be there. They put the ball in the plate for him straight away. He attacked the ball and actually what they score. So look at this now. The same thing. He got the pass directly from what's it called? Shaka, Ready Shaka. Directly, he used his physicality, one of his major strengths, to turn the defender over, and you can see clearly this was actually what they go. So what I've observed basically is that when they are playing Boniface up front, they look for a way to get the ball to him in a very dangerous position because they know exactly what can actually do with the ball. So look at this area too. This is the type of pass they give to Boniface in Bayer Leverkusen. Can you see? This is the type of pass. That's Florian Wirtz now gave him the pass. This was a goal. It's okay. He gave him that pass. So they look for a way to play with him, to play for him through the middle. And he's always actually available on that for that. And this ball was actually a goal. So look at another ball too in the box. They can't come close to him because they know exactly what he can actually do in the box. So when I said that people just think, he said, Boniface's strength is majorly what? His legs. It's not crosses. It's not Victor Osimhen, So you have to look for a system that works for him. And I want to let you, this ball was also a goal. You can see this was a pass. Similar pass to the one that Wirtz gave him. Again, can you see? He passed through the area. This was also he ran onto the ball. He lashed the ball into the box, into the area, and actually was a very beautiful goal by Victor Boniface. Very beautiful assist by Victor Boniface. So that's the story of what Boniface normally do for Bayer Leverkusen. So now I want to move on to Nigeria. What does Boniface normally do in Nigeria? So this was against Benin Republic in Uyo. You can see that Samuel Chukwueze gave the ball to Lookman, which is not bad. But this type of ball is what Boniface gets in Bayern Leverkusen. You can see this type of ball is what he gets in Bayern Leverkusen. Now, Lookman, as you already call, Samuel Chukwueze prefer to pass the ball to Adama Lookman. So Lookman will now cross the ball to Boniface. Boniface does not thrive in crossing. So this was what? It was a good play. If it's like Victor Osimhen, it was a good play. But that style does not favor Victor Boniface. It does not favor Victor Boniface. So the setup in his country is so different from what he's used to in Bayer Leverkusen. A good true ball by Lookman, but this is not Boniface for you. It's not going to work for him in that area. So let me just see. I can actually want to look at this was let me see whether I can actually look for another. This was already AFCON. It was actually there. So it's extremely. I just want to ask you a question. Before we actually move on to some key areas. How do you rate Victor Okon Boniface?
I rate Victor very early. I rate Victor very, very early. Victor is such a good player. He's different from what we have in our attack because the way he brings his flair, his power to the game is somebody who he can ruffle defenses. He's a player that will bring penalties. So I rate him highly.
Yeah. So I have to be honest with you too. He's a guy that actually was I rate very highly. I can't actually lie about that. But it's just that we need to look for a way so that things can actually work for him in the national team. Because, but I want to ask you another question. Do you think that the national team manager they are even watching this guy in their club side?
I doubt it because honestly, we don't play to Victor's strength. Some people say, "Oh, what has he done?" This that. Let's be honest, we don't play to Victor's strengths in Super Eagles. When
Mm-hmm.
Victor makes runs out of the box, nobody even nobody the spaces he leaves,
Mm-hmm.
nobody gets into those spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, when Victor drops, the defenders will always follow him. There's nobody
Yes.
that is there to even pick the pass that he
Yeah.
give through.
Yeah. You
If you
can
see the clip,
just to back up what you are saying, like whether this is a picture against Rwanda in Kigali. Victor drops all the players are even uh all the players are even what outside. Nobody is making the runs in behind.
exactly.
Uh-huh. So not no player is actually what So it's a very bad. I just think that a national team manager needs to look at these guys too and look at the area where they can actually function. Because if you want to go to the World Cup, all these small details matters. This guy is an asset. It's not as if you're going to take him and crucify him. That is not. It's not good enough for Nigeria. This guy can get to most of the national team. So you need to look for a way for him to actually work, for him to do well. You can see clearly here now, it's set up for him to pass to Lukman and Lukman to pass to Bruno Yemechi. Then you're going to cross the ball again to what's it called, to Boniface. Before you know it, there's no thing that Boniface will actually will do with it again. So at least we need to look for a way to actually to get it to actually to work for him. So now I want to actually also say something. Victor Osimhen thrives with this type of formation. Cross the ball and everything. So what do you think the coach can do to? Is he do you want the coach to lean towards the Boniface type of play, or what do you think? As a manager, you can do. I know that Victor Osimhen is probably our best striker, and you cannot actually do without Victor Osimhen. So as a coach, if you are, I know that I'm not a coach actually, but if you are someone that as a manager, what will you advise?
Honestly, my advice is if Victor is available, definitely Victor starts.
Mm-hmm.
Boniface is on the bench. But
Yes.
an alternate system is to
Mm-hmm.
play 3-5-2 with
Yes.
Lukman and Boniface as the two.
Mm-hmm.
When Boniface drops,
Mm-hmm.
Lukman is a killer,
Yeah.
like in front of goal.
Mm-hmm.
When Boniface drops, you always see Lukman entering those pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Give, for instance, the pass Chukwueze could not give.
Mm-hmm.
If Lukman is in that pocket where the two of them, Lukman
Mm-hmm.
would give him that pass and he'll get the
Yes.
goal.
Yes. Yes. So just to give a summary about what normally happens in Nigeria, this is the away game against the Republic in Abidjan. You can see always cross the ball. And in all honesty, if you want to blame Boniface for not delivering, you have to blame the person that actually set up the team too.
Sorry, please. I want to identify some things that are wrong. That is wrong in this clip. First things first. Our left back is making a run.
Mm-hmm.
There's no underlapping run from
Yes.
any of our midfielders.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to make is running to make a cutback.
Mm-hmm.
From this image, we
Yeah.
can only see one person.
Mm-hmm.
That is Boniface.
Yes.
Boniface's duty here is to drag out
Mm-hmm.
this man.
Mm-hmm.
Our winger should be shown in this image
Mm-hmm.
by the side of that left far guy. And there
Mm-hmm.
should be one of our central midfielders or our
Mm-hmm.
attacking midfielder right behind. So when the cut, there will be a space
Mm-hmm.
because Boniface will drag. And these are the little details that because of stats now, people don't
Mm-hmm.
look at. When he
Yeah.
drags him and if there's a cutback, just like the goal this boy scored,
Mm-hmm.
Ele Bashir,
Mm-hmm.
when you drag the attacker, you should be in the box 8.
Mm-hmm.
That cutback is for the attacking, just like the goals. I'll give an example.
Mm-hmm.
Xhaka gives to Odegaard.
Mm-hmm.
He will always be, and that is why, because when The left back is making the run. Xhaka would have made that underlapping run.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just easy to give to him. They cut back and it's a goal.
Yes.
And that's why I
Yes.
said that our systems are very wrong. The
Is
systems, they don't put in like the details. The details to see creating chances in football now is not about having a number 10.
Yes.
It's how the team works the goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how the team, what are your chance creation setup?
Mm-hmm.
See this chance now.
Mm-hmm.
Lukman is here.
Mm-hmm.
There is somebody that should be here.
Yes.
That arrow.
Yeah, that arrow. Yes.
Or the left back, should not be at his back, should be by his side.
Yeah. Yes.
Or him ready to lay it off to you and you go. Then somebody here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
No underlapping run. No overlapping run.
So, and when you look at a system like this now, you can realize that I'm not just like look at it that that was before we actually leave Boniface and move on to a different topic. I just want to ask a question: who is going to play the true ball? I want to give you an example of the goal we actually we conceded. We scored. Sorry, just 1 sec. I want to try and like give the goal we actually conceded. So if you see is this one a structure? Is this one a structure against the Republic? Just to give you an example of these balls from Croatia actually very late balls. You can see clearly too long balls from this type of ball. You cannot. What does it mean? This ball, this opportunity, but Boniface cannot thrive on this. In all honesty, we saw exactly how Alonso get the better out of him. If they want to go long, they go for Patrick Schick, that guy from Czech Republic. Yes, if they want to go long like that, Boniface's area of strength is not. He's called Ederso, but it's not.
Boniface is a player that you play to fit.
Mm-hmm.
Boniface always needs somebody to work with him, link up.
Yes.
That's why you see him and Florian Wirtz, him and Frimpong, they're always knitting it together. You give me, I give you. You give me, I give you.
Yes. So for me, I just think that we should try and reduce the blame on him. Is if he plays in a system that works well, he will go deliver. This is the one I want to show you the clip from Simon. You can see clearly what I should call. The tactics in second half against the Republic was clear. Get the ball to the wing and also cross the ball. Get the ball to the wing and she cross the ball. It cannot work with Victor Boniface, a type of striker like that. It cannot actually work. So, and it's just sad that the boy is being to get like all this blame and everything. But in a system, it's going to play well.
I'm sorry, I'm going to ask. Sorry, simply, this is another issue. See this space in between. I'm sure that person going to mark Lukman is their winger. Mm-hmm. This is their right back. Mm-hmm. Their right back in that 4. Mm-hmm. No underlapping run.
Yes.
2 of our strikers. Do you want to occupy their 2 central central defenders? But you are staying with them. One should be with the other one. Mm-hmm. Like space yourself that don't get it clumsy. And none of our midfielders are moving closer. Mm-hmm. Because if there's an opportunity, if they walk the ball on the flank for a cutback, there's nobody.
There's nobody. And because
we never do cutbacks.
Yes,
it's always we never do cutbacks.
And that's what I want to say. Something that if we see a manager, that's why I was so confident that if Boniface maybe probably played during AFCON with some time with the team, maybe he'll have performed well under Jose Pacero, because I think that at least he will still understand him better than all these than to just be coming for these 3 days and everything. Because at the end of the day, you blame the boy, you do this thing, you don't know exactly how the setup actually even works. So that's why it's not as if I hate our local coach. I just think that we need someone better that can actually get the best out of this guy. So I'm going to actually want to read comments very soon now. Guys, guys, I'm going to
don't read that Mr. Adedotun's comment too. That there's a comment Mr. Adedotun's made. Please don't read it. Because that's how we defeated him. Please, guys, go and watch that video. How I defeated Mr. Adedotun by negative points.
So let me just make this some comments too. So everyone said that we created more chances under Pasero despite the type of formation we deployed. Yes, under Pasero, we were actually creating more opportunities under Pasero, but
Seems
under
like
this,
under Pasero,
yes,
players were occupying the right spaces.
the right
Maybe not
spots.
to a great extent, but if you see
Yeah.
during AFCON, if we have a rebound, there will always be somebody there.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
Yes,
nothing.
I agree. I agree. Yes, that is good. That could be somebody there. So I just think that we need to actually do the right thing. That's the most important thing. We need to do the right thing because all these boys cannot continue to suffer like this and suffer. And we just believe that we can just come here and actually just blame them. So let me just read another comment here again. It's been like you are doing a good job. Oh, thank you very much. Adebayo Olufemi, you are doing a very good job. I always waiting for Friday nights. So yeah, you analyze and dissect our things. So thank you. At least we're on a new channel. You find us. We are growing small by small. Don't worry, we are moving compared to what at least we still fighting for the other channel, but this one is growing too. Collar Bright said that if we get a good manager who knows what he's doing, he will play to his strengths. You agree with that?
I agree.
Yes, yes.
If
I
you get
also
a
assume.
tactically sound manager, we'll get the
Yes,
best out of Boniface.
yes.
See,
I also.
Boniface, Boniface is a player that you don't even need. He doesn't even need. He will feed you off assists. Assists.
Yes, yes. I also agree with that because
Boniface is the
you
kind
know
of player that will win you penalties.
yes, yes. You can when you feed him the ball close to the area. I know that he's going to actually he's going to be extremely very dangerous. That is what I know. That's actually what I know. It's going to be It's going to be extremely very dangerous. That is what I know. So let's move on to that comment again. This is actually what. So all we need is a discipline and what tattoo wash. Thank you. I don't know. So that whether I did analysis for your trouble. Okay, I'm not going to read it. I don't know. All we need is a discipline and particularly sand coach that can actually harness potentials of the boys. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. They can actually get potential. Do the potential, get the best out of them. So deformation of character. I sue a Magistrate Court. It goes to this thing. So I don't think midfield of Onyedika can work out. It is slow, the pace than our striker. So Boniface can work with Iwobi in a good system. I agree with you on that. What do you think about what he said? Working with Iwobi in a good system.
So it depends. In a system whereby Iwobi is a play to fit player, he would work with Boniface because Iwobi is on the ball. He's quite good. He's a technical player.
Mm-hmm,
I'll say in the Nigerian Super Eagles level, Iwobi is a technical player who
mm-hmm,
can play the ball to fit. He can pick a pass. So I think I don't know. I'm not pictured in what system they will fit, but playing
mm-hmm.
together they will work.
Yes, I also think that playing together they will actually work. So thank you for that. That's about Victor Okod Boniface. Don't forget that next week too we're gonna bring a player for you. That's gonna be our player focus. So I wish Victor Boniface the very best of luck. He's injured now. Reported that he's back. He's training with his team. I hope that he can also come back and be better. That's the most important thing. And if I'm not mistaken, all these guys will be looking for a change of guard in our coaching system so that we will not suffer. That's actually what the most important thing. So the next section, guys, I'm going to actually end it on Instagram and move on. Guys, go on YouTube. Go to Gan Football 2 on YouTube. I'm going to actually end it on Instagram. Let me just try and put Gan Football on YouTube here. I'm going to end it on Instagram very soon at Gant Football on YouTube. Gant Football. So, Gant Football 2 on YouTube. Go there before I actually end it. I'm going to post the link very soon. And Gant Football. Sorry, sorry, I don't know whether I'm coming. I just want to put it here directly. so that these guys on Instagram can go on YouTube. I'm going to actually end it very soon on Instagram. Go on YouTube. Yeah, go to Gant Football on YouTube. Let me just try and pin that one. So okay, I did not say Gant Football on YouTube. Think of it. So I've pinned that one. So let's move to the third our scouting. So guess the country we're gonna scout today. Can you guess the country we're gonna scout today?
South Africa.
We are not scouting South Africa. We are going to talk about the Nigerian players and the game to play for Super Eagles in Italy. So that is
okay. You mean like